Hi guys, today I'm filming another day in my life inspired video. I am a big fan of the Korean group BTS and today my day is inspired by one of the band's members, Suk. Suk, also known as JHOPE, is one of the rappers from the group BTS. He's also the lead dancer and he is just such a character. JHOPE is so funny, very energetic and full of positivity. He is one of the more louder, hyperactive members and he always puts a smile on my face. He's just one of these people that just lightens up a room. He's always laughing, always smiling. As I said, he's full of positivity and his signature introduction is "I'm your hope, you're my hope, I'm J-Hope," which I just think sums him up so well because he is hope for so many people. I started my day today by having some Hobie toast, which is some toast that J-Hope made. He's made this toast a few times and it's very different. I have to be honest, I wasn't a big fan of it. It was basically toast, butter, jam, scrambled egg and bacon. J-Hope's original recipe, I believe. I am a very fussy eater. I love scrambled egg, but whenever I have scrambled egg and toast, I never have the egg on the toast. I just don't like the two combined. I always have them separately. A lot of my food I prefer to have separate. So I already had a feeling I wasn't going to like all of those flavours together. And I only used one piece of bread because I already had a feeling it wasn't going to be to my taste. I like all of the items I had, I just didn't like them all together. But J-Hope, he loves this combination. He's had the Hobie toast a few times. As I'm having a J-Hope themed day today, I'm going to try to fit in a lot of his hobbies and likes. Sorry that the lighting keeps changing. The sun, for some reason, just keeps going in and out all the time. I keep going shaded and then really bright. I always have that problem when filming in the morning. One of the things J-Hope is known for is his fashion. He loves shopping and he also takes his style very seriously, planning out in advance what he's going to wear, very much like me. And I just love J-Hope's style. It's very fashionable and trendy. He will take simple outfits and make them stylish by adding details such as handbags, hats, glasses, key rings, belts and headbands. A lot of his clothing really show his fun and quirky personality. He wears lots of colour, but when he wears more neutral clothes, he adds his own statements like fun, unique bags or bucket hats. J-Hope is also very bold with his fashion as well. He's worn a lot of all black outfits and all white outfits. He wears a lot of oversized clothing too, usually wearing an oversized top with oversized bottoms. I just really love how J-Hope always makes a look his own, always very fun and fashionable and really showcase his personality. I have tried out a few different J-Hope styles in the past, so I will include some photos of some of the looks I've put together. I will also show you the outfit that I'm wearing today. This t-shirt always reminds me of J-Hope. I have worn it a few times when I've been trying out a J-Hope look. It's this very oversized white t-shirt with this yellow ball in the centre. I would preferred if this was a smiley face because I always associate J-Hope with smiley faces. I'm also wearing these brown cargo styled trousers. I don't really know how to explain the material of these. They feel a bit like leather and these just remind me of something that J-Hope may wear. The material and colour of them I think is quite unique. And I'm also wearing my BT21 Mang socks, and Mang is a character that was designed by J-Hope. J-Hope also wears a lot of jewellery. I'm wearing this necklace today that spells out J-Hope. I'm also wearing these bracelets I got just recently. They are Winnie the Pooh bracelets, but they do remind me of J-Hope's kind of jewellery style with the beads and the lettering. And I also wanted to show you my bag because I got this because of JHOPE. JHOPE was actually gifted a bag very similar to this by another BTS member, Namjoon, and he gifted him this bag when they were on holiday in Malta during a Bon Voyage episode. And when I was in Malta, I saw the same styled bags and I picked one up because of JHOPE, and on the back it says Malta, which I believe is the same as JHOPE's. The one I got is a green one with this flower at the front. It's only a very small bag, you really can't fit much in it at all. It's this very tiny felt styled bag. JHOPE, I think he used it to put his loose change in, which I think is perfect for a bag like this. I've also added this flower keyring to the bag because this also reminds me of JHOPE. It's so happy, colourful and fun, just like JHOPE. Continuing with JHOPE's love for fashion and shopping, I'm going to do some online shopping now. I really want to find a particular styled dress. I really want to find a dress with a square neckline. I don't have many dresses with a squared neckline, and these style dresses always remind me of the Tudors because in the Tudor times majority of the dresses had square necklines. I am planning a trip to Sudeley Castle soon, which was once the home of Catherine Parr, who was Henry VIII's last wife. And when I go there, I really want to wear a modernised Tudor style dress. I'm going to look under more affordable clothing sites because I don't want to spend too much on the dress. So I'm going to start by looking under Boohoo. I do get quite a lot of clothes from Boohoo. And I'm just going to look up a square neck dress. Ideally, I would like it to be a red or gold dress. I'm going to filter the dress. I would prefer the dress to have long sleeves as well. I don't really know what the weather's going to be like when we go. The weather's a bit up and down at the moment. I quite like this one. I like the big sleeves on it, and it is in sale as well. But they only have a size 6, which is really disappointing. I usually go for either size 10 or 8 in dresses. So I think that will be too small for me, which is a shame. They do have this one in the right sizes, but I just prefer the red dress. So this is one of Catherine Parr's most famous portraits, and in this one, she doesn't actually have a squared neckline. Other dresses, they look just a bit too fancy. They're either too fancy or a bit too plain for the look that I'm after. So I'm going to check under another site now. I'm going to look under New Look. A lot of them look very summery. Again, not really the style I'm after. I would look under H&M. I don't usually shop in H&M, but I would just see what they have. A lot of strap dresses. That really isn't the style I'm after either. So not really seeing anything here. I will have a quick look under Shein. This one's quite nice. I do like the puffy sleeve effect as well. This one is giving me Tudor vibes. Well, this one's nice as well. Maybe in the darker red. I really like this one. I like the colour. I love that it's got the square neckline I'm after, as well as the puffy sleeves. And the pattern, it is giving me Tudor vibes. So I do like this one. But my only fear about ordering it from Shein is if it's going to arrive in time, because I am planning my trip in a few days, and sometimes orders from Shein arrive quickly, other times they take over a week to arrive, so it is a bit of a risk. £20 is definitely not bad for a dress, but I don't know if I want to risk it. I don't know if I'm going to risk ordering from Shein. That was one of the sites I did want to avoid, just because it's hit and miss when it's going to arrive, and I didn't really see any dresses I liked on any of the other sites I checked today. There was that one dress, but it wasn't in my size. But I have got some ideas of what I'm after now and what I really want. And I am planning a shopping trip in a couple of days, so maybe I'll find something there, so I will hold off for now. I am planning on filming my trip to Sudeley Castle, so you will be able to see if I am successful or not in finding a Tudor style dress. I do have a black dress with a squared neckline that always reminds me of the Tudors, but that just reminds me more of an Anne Boleyn style dress. I am very fussy with my clothing. As you can see, I do plan out my clothing, just like JHOPE. Like JHOPE, I do really love shopping, especially for clothing, and I always find it really fun to browse online, even if I'm not successful. I just find it very relaxing and fun just to see all the different styles that's out there at the moment. I was also going to look under Vinted because I've been buying quite a lot of clothes from Vinted lately, but again, it's a little hit and miss with the postage time. I will wait for my shopping trip. Hopefully I will be successful. JHOPE is also one of the songwriters for BTS. He usually always writes his own rap. So what I'm going to do now is I'm also going to do some writing, but I'm going to work on my novel. While I'm writing my novel, I've noticed that Clefairy has made an appearance in my video. While I'm working on my novel, I'm going to listen to JHOPE's mixtape, Hope World. I love this album. I find the songs so upbeat and fun, very catchy, and always gives me that drive to get things done. I don't usually listen to music when I'm writing, but I do love playing JHOPE's music when I'm doing like the house cleaning or organising. I love playing this mixtape, but I'm going to try it out while I'm doing my writing. I'm mostly just going to look over one of my chapters, do more editing really, so I think it will be okay playing music. JHOPE likes collecting things, and I also really enjoy collecting things as well. I have a lot of different collections, and I was trying to think of what I could show for this video, and I know that JHOPE likes collecting figures, so I thought I could show you my Pop Mart collection. I have done a video showing you my collection before on my channel, but I have got some new ones since doing that video, so I thought I would just do a quick overview of all of my items I've got from Pop Mart, not going into too much detail because I can't remember all of the names of the different collections now. So I thought I'd just show you how I display them in my room. I'm not completely happy with the way I display my figures on my shelf. I would like to change it because they're very cramped, but I will show you how I've got it at the moment. So this is where I keep the majority of my figures. As you can see, they're all kind of cramped onto this shelf. Some of them you can't see too well, which I really do want to change. I've got some back here in the corner. They're very hard to see. I'll just move this one. And I got these ones from New York. And if you want to see them properly, I will include the link to my Pop Mart video in the description box so you can see what these are and what collection they're from. I really like these two dolls here. They're two of my favourites. I got these from New York. A little tiny Lafufu there. And also a little Pop Bean, a Molly figure. I've got Pookie, some monsters. I've got a keyring back here, and I actually have two of her. I pulled her twice, and I decided to keep both of them in the end. And then I've got some Hirono figures. I really love this one here, the one where he's got the books on his head. I really would love to display him in front of my books. but I haven't organised my bookshelf yet either. I've got some crybabies, some more little pop beans, and then the big Hirono bear in the corner there, and then this one, this Demu here. They don't actually have keychains, so I keep them on the shelf as well. Then on this shelf I have my shrimp monster, and then the keychain. I also have this beautiful figure on the shelf, my Sonny Angel, and I've got a Powerpuff Girl crybaby. Just down the shelves here, I've got some of the Pop Mart key rings. I've got Skull Panda and some Labubus. I really love this Labubu from the Why So Serious series. And then I've got a big colourful rainbow crybaby here. Then I've got more key rings on this side. I've got a Molly, Hachi Poo Poo, a Labubu, and then another Skull Panda. I've got figures down here from Pop Mart. I love this Hirono as a plague doctor. I've also got Skull Panda, and I really want some more of these. I don't remember what the series called. I will leave it on the screen, but I really want more of these from that series. I think these look so cool. I love their eyes. I also have this Pinot jelly, which I display in my BTS collection because it reminds me of a BTS member. I love the Pinot jellies. I wish I had more of them. I only have this one. And then I have this beautiful ballerina style one I keep here. I also keep this figure, this Skull Panda here as well, because I think they go well next to each other. And I also have this 1920 styled crybaby, which I also keep over here alongside my perfumes and jewellery. And then over here I have all my Pop Mart key rings. I did do a video on this display unit setup as well, which I will also leave in the description. Some of my new ones I don't think I've included in that video is this crybaby, got this Hirono bear. I really love this polar monster. I think they were some of my new ones. I am very happy with my Pop Mart collection, but some of them I do have separate from the shelf, which I like. I would prefer to have more of them scattered around a bit around my room, but I am lacking on space. I do plan to organise all of my books because I have got a large book collection as well, and I'm planning on getting a big bookcase to display them all on, and I'm hoping to have some of my figures on the bookcase. So hopefully I will be able to have them a little bit better organised in the future. That's just a very quick collection video there. I wanted to include some kind of collection in this video because JHOPE is a keen collector himself. One of JHOPE's biggest passions is dance. He is the lead dancer for BTS. He was dancing even before getting into the group, and he is just an incredible dancer. I just cannot take my eyes off of him when he dances. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to watch some of JHOPE's dance practices. I am not going to do any dancing myself because I cannot dance, even following basic steps. I would just make a right fool of myself if I tried to do any dancing. So I'm not going to do dancing, but I am going to enjoy watching JHOPE doing some dance practices. On my channel, I've also filmed days in my life inspired by other BTS members. I've done RM, Jin, and Sugar. So if you want to check them out, I will leave the links in the description box. And during those videos, I showed 5 items from my BTS collection linked with that member, and so now I'm going to show you 5 JHOPE items from my BTS collection. So I'm going to start with this t-shirt. I just love this t-shirt. It's the only t-shirt I have actually with JHOPE on solo. I do really want more JHOPE t-shirts, but I got this one. I just love the print of it. It's so colourful, it's covered in flowers, and I got this online and I could choose the colour of the t-shirt, and I decided to go for this bright yellow colour because I always think of bright colours with JHOPE, and I thought the yellow worked well with all these sunflowers. I also wanted to show you this pin badge. I just love this pin badge. This was gifted to me by my friend Lorraine. She got me 3 pin badges of each of the rappers from BTS. And this is my JHOPE one. It's of JHOPE's side profile, and it's got lyrics on from his song Outro Ego. And I just think this is really cool, a really unique item. I also wanted to show you a Mang item, and I've decided to show this one of Baby Mang because I think it looks so cute. I did want to show you this long Mang cushion I have, but it's squashed in very awkwardly down the side of my cushions, and I didn't like the idea of pulling it out, so I will include a picture of it instead. So I thought I would show Baby Mang instead. He's just adorable. I love Mang. I think he's a great design. Mang has also been designed without his horse mask now, and this is what Mang looks like without the mask. So I wanted to get something with this character as well, and this is a little pocket mirror. I think both characters are cute. And I will also show you each of my JHOPE Funko Pops. This is the JHOPE from the original BTS pop line. I've also got Mang, JHOPE from the Dynamite line, and JHOPE from the Butter Funko Pop line. I really want to enjoy watching more of JHOPE today, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and watch some of his solo music videos, and while watching the music videos I'm going to have a bottle of Sprite. Might sound a little bit random, but JHOPE once said that he likes Sprite, and now the drink is kind of linked to him. I don't like fizzy drink. I rarely ever have fizzy drink. In fact, I don't know if I've ever had Sprite before. Rarely ever get fizzy drink unless I have no other option. But I thought I have to have some Sprite today, being that it's a JHOPE vlog. I was expecting it to taste more like, well, it says lemon and lime flavour. I can't really taste much lemon or lime. It's a very subtle flavour. I mostly just taste fizzy bubbles. I'm going to end the video here, so thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video.